Well, hey guys, Putty Tuck here. I'm Putty.
I am Tuck.
Yes. See, I told you I would wear you down. I feel like we've entered the wear down stage.
It depends on the day. It's like
That's true. Although it's been
I'll do
pretty
it some
consistent, I
days.
think, over the last couple. That's why I'm mentioning it.
It's just because you keep doing it, and I'm like,
Yep.
oh, I can't.
You can't
I
no
can't be
sell
an
it forever.
asshole just
Yeah.
constantly. Yeah,
Wait, why does Shelton Benjamin have morale issues? This concerns me. I would like to investigate.
it's a good question. Being left off SummerSlam.
Damn. I mean, okay. Can we pay him?
Yeah, it'll be like 300K.
God damn. You're expensive, Shelton Benjamin.
This game also, they to be fair, they fixed it. You can't really fuck people on merchandise anymore.
Oh. Well,
I don't.
that's unfortunate.
Yeah, see, like Greg Helms wants like
Holy.
35%. A lot of people, buddy, have like 45% now, and it's
How long
the
did
best I
we-
can do.
How long did we lock in that
40%
John
was
Cena contract for? The John Cena God contract that we made?
Oh, 2014. Yeah,
2017.
17. Oh my god.
And we have, how much merch does he get? 0?
Yeah, no, none. I guess right. It would pop up here if he had any.
That's crazy. I mean, we are paying him like what? A couple million, like a lot.
Almost
That's
a million a month, basically.
Yeah, it's like, I think that maybe is like 15 mil a year. That sounds like, that number looks weird. Hold on. 83, 33.
It would be. You
12,
did the math
10
on
mil.
it.
10 mil. Yeah. So 10 mil a year, but we're keeping his merch. I think we're probably getting the better end of that deal.
But yeah, when people's contracts start to come up, it will
That's
start
fine.
to get a little less. Just because, like, I mean, you can even see somebody of Charlie Hoffman's stature was 40% and would not back down. So I was like, okay, fuck.
Apologies for that jump scare music stream. I was trying to turn Tucker down and accidentally pressed play on my headset. So apologies.
Amazing.
Yeah. Someone just wrote a comment. Let me just check it, see if it's something. John Cena on the 30-60 deal with the 0% merch. What does
Real.
that mean?
He'll be signed till 30-60, I assume.
Oh no, not 30-60. Sorry, 360.
I don't know that.
Okay. Okay, Elijah's fine. Kennedy's fine because we want him to harness that energy. All right, should we get
Let's
going?
do it.
Let's do it.
All right.
It's a music contract where the agents basically take all the money from royalties and all that. Okay.
Oh, cool.
Bobby Lashley can have the night off.
Yep.
As can Chavo.
Yep.
He can't. He can't. I think he can. I think he can. I think Kennedy can.
You just know Selma Foley. That's fair.
I thought it was it didn't need to be said because we've done it so many times, but I like to keep Mick around for these shows because I like to use him as like a special interviewer for shows like Jerry and Taz and things.
That's a good call. That's a good call. I think I probably was just about to say the exact same thing I would have said last time, where I was like, oh, I just assumed it was like a culture thing. We'd like having Mick around. He's a fun
That's
guy.
a good point too. Yeah, I'm not against that. I don't think she's here. I don't think he's here.
I like how Brian has to come to these events. Like, Paul can go home.
I don't.
We need that, obviously.
Okay, sure.
I think we do, right?
Maybe
But we pushed that back, right?
He's not wrestling tonight, as far as I'm aware. But might as well just keep him just in case we want him, I guess.
Well, when do I not have on here that you had on there?
It's Psychosis fighting Christian.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense. So yeah, he can go home. Yeah.
Yeah, go on. Why not? He can, but I think we keep him around to keep Triple H company.
Yep.
He's like,
yes, he has to stay.
He does have to stay. He probably on comms.
Yep.
He can go home, I think. He could definitely go home.
And remind me to send you away.
You know, actually, I have
Gotta stay.
a mini pitch for Rock, so we keep him around a little bit. She can go home.
She goes.
He
Both
has to
these guys stay.
Yeah. She can stay just in case we need her.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
Here we go. Are you done? Yes.
Good sir, are you done?
Yeah, are you done? Like, they're like, Jesus.
You know, we could have
yeah,
avoided
right.
this whole Shelton Benjamin is pissed thing by just giving him the night off in Moscow.
We could have.
We're in the AT&T Center,
That we are.
which apparently your import has kind of fucked up the formatting on the AT&T Center. Oh, no, man. It obviously looks fine there. Look on the left, though, in key venues.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
I wonder what that's doing in the
The ampersand is a notable. It's a database, not a spreadsheet. The ampersand is a is a notably tricky symbol, I think. Much like a asterisk is.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
All right, we got this one. Oh, note, your potential attendance is being wildly reduced because you've oversaturated this region with shows recently.
Is that because we've been running every TV and every house show here for the last 2 weeks?
Probably. All right, yeah, the AT&T Center. We are on TV.
Yep. ESPN Mexico, Eurosport, Fight Network.
Fox Sports Australia, yep. J Sports. Cool. Make sure everything's just right here.
Looks good to me.
Yep. 241.
Cool.
Get everybody out here. Yo, the boogeyman. Let's go.
We've seen this before. He's just a man of culture. He comes just for these training sessions.
Pretty great.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Nice.
Okay.
I love the Umaga impressions.
Yeah, literally. From the stories and stuff like that I've heard of Umaga, I feel like that fits. Like that's what he'd do.
Let's get some team bonding before this show.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
All the relationships have strengthened, including the Edge Jeff Hardy one. Oh no, it's the Morrison Jeff Hardy one. That's our universe's
True.
Incident.
Well, there's another incident as well.
There is another one, yes.
All right, cool.
Let's do all this intro shit while I still have my faculties.
What's gonna happen to your faculties?
They're being, I don't know,
renovated.
Yeah, I was gonna say exhumed, but I don't know what that means off the top of my head. So
something about I think exhumed is when you take somebody who's been buried, their body out, and then move it to a new place. That's my guess. It's something to do with moving dead bodies or corpses.
It just says dig out something buried, especially a corpse, from the ground. In geology, it means expose a land surface that was formerly buried.
Oh. I think this is just JR in Austin?
Yep.
Cool.
Alright, what the hell? There we go.
Steve Austin is not spelt Drew McIntyre.
Alright, so we gotta do
The world is watching.
Jim Ross, segment host. Okay, yep. The world
This is a video,
watching.
not an angle, right? Isn't that a type?
Yes, yeah. You're right. Cool. Then we get the
3-minute
package.
Batista, I would say, probably. Subject, yeah.
Just Dave, or?
Yeah, through Hardy in, sure.
We calling this hype or generic?
I'd call this generic. Yeah.
Okay. And then, hello,
It's us,
it's us.
the boys.
Texting me. Nothing. Okay, cool. Good. 2 minutes. Generic. Hey, yo.
Yeah, go back to part 2, by the way. I think you might have messed up some of the details. Oh, no, you didn't. Well done. Oh,
Nope,
that's part
the
1.
wrong one.
Yeah, okay, so I was right. So we need outside broadcast. That's the only thing you messed up. That's all. Everything else is good. Do you want to do pros tonight?
Yeah, I guess so, right?
Sure. You just didn't. That's why I asked.
The show opening video package featuring Jeff Hardy. Jesus,
Can I
Jed.
add some bits to this? Can I say that we focus on Jeff Hardy's rise, meteoric rise to the top of the WWE, interposed with various clips of Batista's growing fame. Woven. Well, that indicates a level of skill I'm not sure our video editors have.
True.
That looked good.
Jim Ross and Steve Austin say hi. There we go.
Great. And let's continue every angle in the company using our patented, yeah. There's a lot of Raw storylines. Now there's a lot of SmackDown ones too, but that's because we added a bunch. Okay, should we book in our matches?
Yep.
I'm thinking we open with Matt Hardy versus Chris Masters.
Yep. Yeah, so I maybe didn't get this fully across when I was texting it the other day. I feel like Matt Hardy should just come into this fired up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I just feel like that's the best version of this, probably. It requires Matt Hardy to be angry.
Okay. I don't know if he's capable of that, but
Really? Oh, it's like, oh, that's pretty easy for Matt. It's like default state.
I think Matt's
Slightly
character
pissed.
work. That's true, actually. I'm thinking back a bit later. I've been very muddied by the last sort of 15 years.
Understandable, honestly.
I don't rate Matt Hardy of conveying many human emotions. But out of the human emotions, I think anger might be one he can do. Because he does have a little bit of a smolder going on in the mid 2000s.
He always has this, like, sour fucking face going on.
He always seems like he's bored to me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, probably just fucking is, really.
That's true. 6 minutes was the number that came to my head. How do you feel about 6?
Yeah, that seems fair.
Cool. Is that Matt winning?
It doesn't need to be.
Okay.
Very easily, his anger could get the better of him.
And then I feel like him losing leads to further despair, which might be the direction we're trying to go here.
Yeah. Because I think I'm doing it.
All right. I mean, it seems like Chris Masters winning is the play then, right?
Yep.
Cool.
He can, like, catch Matt Hardy when he's being
the master
agitated.
Key! Master Key! I think Psychosis versus Frankie Kazarian is...
Hell yeah.
Is next.
The Dose timeline could happen.
Yep. I would like to call him Frankie Kazarian because that's how we know him. I know it's a
understood.
You might have it as an alter ego.
I'll just do this. Why did that not reset his name? What the hell? Okay.
That might be his default. How do you even do alter egos anymore? Oh,
there I go. No, give me his normal picture back, please. very angry goat.
Whoa.
Number one, very angry man.
I wouldn't call him the goat. Seems a bit excessive.
He's the goat of being angry. That's what I meant.
I don't know. I feel like that's a competitive conversation. You might be the goat of being angry.
Depends what you consider anger. Is being mildly agitated constantly anger?
No, but you have once told me you enjoy anger, so I feel like
That's true. That's
you
true.
have the mentality to pull it off.
That's true. That's true. Anger is fun. It is fun.
Okay. I'm getting a lot of numbers in my head. Two that are popping in most are 4 and 7.
I like 4.
It seems so short though.
Okay, we do 7.
No. That wasn't like a no, just a. I don't know. I feel like nobody's gonna remember who Frankie Kazarian is, so maybe you're right.
My
Could be a
God,
good
he's just some
match, though.
fucking guy.
Well, yeah. Okay, let's do 4. What do you mean Psychosis is winning? This is the return of the GOAT.
What is Psychosis's finish?
That's a good question. It's smack the guy with.
Yo, he's got a fuck ton.
We've seen the guillotine leg drop. I remember seeing that a couple times. I like the Psycho Stunner. I also like Senton Psychosis. They're all based, actually.
They are all based, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyone you want, brother. Go ahead.
Yeah. They need to add that. It seems like such easy coding to like give you a little drop down for which finish you want to use.
That's true, yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong, though. I don't think we need to add anything else to this.
Nope, yeah, you're right. You know what I should do, though?
What's that? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Oh, it's George, the goat.
Based. Yeah.
There's not another cruiserweight thing tonight, is there? Yeah, there is. No, okay.
No, there isn't. Unless you count. There is a cruiserweight wrestling, but he doesn't consider himself a cruiserweight anymore.
Good enough. That's Ricky Steamboat, baby.
Nice. Let's see the pre-bookings again. I think it's Charlie Shelton next.
Yep.
I think 10 is a good number. This one went long.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
10's probably about fine
well,
then.
long-ish. Not as long as another match is going to go. But yeah, I like 10 as a number on this. I would like to call this sports entertainment finish.
Yep.
And then have Edge interfere against both men. I guess a reminder for first-time VOD watchers, we're not going over this very much because we're going to record it for YouTube in about 20 minutes, and that's when we're going to be a bit more explicit with our descriptions.
Indeed.
Women next. What's the longest I could convince you to go on this? I assume it's not going to be, but if it's 30, say 30. I'm not talking about how long do you want it to go.
Okay, right, yeah, because that's the first number I got.
Longest. 30?
20?
Okay, cool. That's going to be higher than I need then.
Like I tell you what.
I'll pitch 15.
Okay, yeah.
I think we're going to just try and keep nice and simple, but like we're going to try and nail the concept. Like it is a mad, fiery kind of baby. Well, in this match, definitely babyface versus a dastardly heel.
Dave is so useless. We should get rid of him.
Okay.
We should just get like somebody I want to use because he's not good at his job.
Yeah.
Like
when we let Brian go to TNA, Dave can go with him. Or Earl. No,
I like it.
Earl who goes to TNA, right? Yeah.
They both go. Everybody goes.
Okay.
The family exoduses.
Let him go. let them all go.
Yeah, all right. Give me Dean Malenko here.
Cool.
Not Charles. Scott Armstrong SmackDown or
yeah, I think so.
Okay, so then I think I'm looking for Chad. Jesus.
Yeah, most of our referees are. We should set a winner here.
Oh, yeah, that's understandable. We should also maybe set a time.
Yeah. As the faculty renovation began, or the exhuming.
Yeah, it's over.
Fuck.
I'm checked out now.
Did you hit a bunch? But here's my theory: Tucker hit a bunch of mushrooms before we started streaming, and it's just waiting for them to hit.
Yes, yeah, that's what I was referring to. Definitely.
This is the thing he does, where he says that in a joking tone, just to convince you that I'm wrong when it's true. Melina's gonna survive this one, just about. I don't know if it's tainted. I assume so. Yeah, there's gonna be some sort of chicanery going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. A slow build.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm curious how well this does. Good luck, ladies. You are the longest match on the... Actually, no, I just realized. What's next?
I was gonna say, they're not.
Well, I don't know how long this is gonna go. Let me just double check my notes on this. That's not really gonna tell me this match is going 50 minutes, but we'll see what it says. Creative ideas. The Undertaker. Oh, I actually just didn't have any notes about this because it's the end of the feud. But I know I'm pretty convinced that it. But why has this got 4 minutes of non-wrestling time? By the way, if we wanted to wheel the casket down,
out,
we would do it ourselves. I'm
mandatory Druid angle.
That is true. Again, that's part. Wait, say that word again.
Mandatory Druid angle?
Druid?
Yeah, right. Yeah, I know. Druid.
Thank you. Yeah, I only to take you up on it so harshly because it's my main class in World of Warcraft, so I have a very strong connection to the Druid.
I was just gonna be your Welsh.
That is also true.
Shit over
actually, yeah, you know what? I hadn't thought about that. It's my main class in WoW. I'm Welsh. Druid is an important concept in my life. The Undertaker was my favorite guy growing up, so yeah, there's a lot of Druid stuff going on.
Who was the match I had watched? It was Big Show and The Undertaker in the casket match at Survivor Series 08 here.
Okay.
Big Show pushes over the first casket, so like it's completely tipped over. He's destroyed the casket, like the match is over. Yeah. It can't happen. He takes 4 steps up the ramp after this, and then they hit the music, and they wheel out another casket. I was like, it was like literally like 10 seconds. I was like, this is the funniest shit ever.
Isn't it
like,
also, I seem to remember you talking about this and me finding it funny. I didn't react too much to it. Wasn't it a Big Show-sized casket? Or am I incorrect on this one? I remember the Big Show-sized ladder from 1 year.
Yeah, they both were big enough. Like they both laid in the casket like at different points. So they were both able to fit in it. But yeah, that's the finish where it's like stood up on the stage and the Undertaker just Irish whips the Big Show into it, and Big Show's weight knocks it over and closes the lid, and that's it.
That sounds kind of based.
It is kind of. It's a little. Cool. It was cool. It was like fun, but it was a little like lame for the finish. You know what I mean? Like he didn't really beat him. He just kind of threw him in there.
So my general default here is the Taker should win this feud here.
I believe so.
Okay, you're on board with that. No.
Yeah, no
resistance. Okay, cool. What do you think about this match? I feel like it should be shorter than the SmackDown one. Like my instinct is like 11-12 on this, to be honest.
I guess it is like no DQ, so we could just immediately start doing the bullshit. have Taker overcome it immediately, and it's like, oh much. Fuck.
We'll call back to the spots, like we'll do the cat. I found out the name of the move I was trying to do on the other one. It's called, I think it's called a capture backbreaker, when he catches him in the big boot position and then kind of swivels him around into a backbreaker. We can do call back to some of those spots from SmackDown, but I don't think this is going to be like, spoilers. There's another match with these guys coming up in the next couple weeks, and I think this is like the shortest of the three because it's just like a special attraction, right? It's like, ooh, there's a casket.
Yeah, like the not that we're patterning it off that, but the Taker Big Show one was like 10 minutes. So, like within like the first 2 minutes, the Undertaker's in the casket and Big Show's trying to close it on him. Yeah. Like it's just like we get this done. Like
I'm thinking the finish of this is Taker just tombstones Roddy in the middle of the ring and then just like shuffles him off the
rolls him over.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. What do you think about 12 then?
Yep.
Make sure to specify trapping finish.
Oh yes. The worker getting trapped. Get me some boys out there.
Yeah. Let's not hold back. Nine minutes.
Yep.
Did you set up the referee and religion you wanted for the casket match?
I did.
Great.
All right. Let's put it out to pasture.
Batista wins.
What a wonderful time it was.
Let's take off the open note. Doesn't put on dominate, but I don't think open is necessary.
Yep.
Yeah.
Make sure that's for the belt. Yep.
I would tell you as annoyed as you are about it, that warning does exist. If you put a champion in the match. Yeah. Cool. All right. First things first, before we forget it, let's do the Psychosis pre-match angle because that's the one we can't forget to do. Psychosis, I guess, taunts Christian and then says, "Well, Christian's like scared of me. Is there anyone in the back who isn't?" And then second part of the angle, it's Frankie Kazarian.
How long in this first part?
I think 3 is good. Yep. Oh, no. Let's go 4. And let's have a cameo appearance from whoever's refereeing the Psychosis Frankie Kazarian match. Because he's going to count out Psychosis.
Christian, you mean?
Yep, I do. And then 1 minute, Frankie Kazarian non-speaking appearance.
Should we have Trish come out on the stage and be like, "Oh, well, I got you another opponent."
I think that completely works and completely makes sense, but I think it's not necessary, and I like the idea that we use Trish only when necessary because she made this whole point of like, we're tired of Kevin Nash taking up our TV screens. I'm going to try and be a seen, not heard general manager.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep. I'd go surprise.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
You think they're surprised? Do you think they know?
I'm not saying that
they care.
I'm not saying it's a positive surprise, but I'm saying nobody would have guessed it.
I see. Fair.
Single minute on this, and I also think Psychosis should be rated on something. It's either off-screen, non-speaking appearance, or working the crowd. He could react. Who the fuck is that guy? I like this.
Who the fuck? I like it.
And we should continue the Psychosis storyline on both the angle and the match. Unless we got rid of it. Oh no, there it is. Pretty obvious what storyline that one is.
Yep.
Fucking funny to me. Holy. Alright. Let's put Matt Hardy and Chris Masters off screen in the last part of the opening angles.
Oh, yep, okay.
Because the comms, we're not going to run down anything. The comms are just going to say, and up first is this match, and that'll give us a chance to explain it. the video. Okay, after the first match, we go out into the crowd and we show, look, everyone's here. This is one of the most anticipated Saturday Night's main events of the year, because of Batista, basically. And we see Puddle of Mud, who we thank for the official theme song of SNME.
Base.
28? 28.
Okay, there we go. Yes, 27.
27.
Look at the people.
Yep, perfect. Pros.
Oh, fuck.
We don't have to do it.
Genuinely? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll skip out genuinely if that's cool with you.
Yeah, I ask you every show genuinely. My only question is, do you not want to do it tonight, or do you just want to stop doing it?
I see a value in doing it if we knew we weren't going to record right after this.
All right. We've had this discussion before. I'm not going to have it again. So, sure. Sounds good. Can we copy and paste the titles of the angles into that section?
That we can.
It's one of those where I would offer to write you the pros and send it to you. I've thought about this before, but it's just one of those where it's like, that would involve pre-planning the show so much that I don't know if you'd like that.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
I'm past. The reason why I'm silent right now isn't that I'm thinking about the conversation. I'm past it. Don't worry. I'm just thinking about what we're gonna do next. Wondering whether we. Yeah, I think we can go right into. No, that's we can't just go right into Psychosis here. That's too little of a break. Let's do a Survivor Series ad.
Absolutely.
You were going to turn the brands off, weren't you?
I don't know what you're talking about. This one I will name because otherwise I might just. This would be maybe something where I would get there and I'd be like, "The fuck's Bobby Lashley doing?"
We should just copy and paste all of the angle titles, regardless of whether you think you'll remember or not.
I agree. I agree. Yep. No, I think that's fair.
Cool.
Glad. Yeah, Jesus.
What are you glad?
The song "Money for Nothing" by Dire Straits.
Yeah, I'm struggling for it to come to my head, but I've definitely heard the song before.
What's the Twitch policy on showing the lyrics of a song that contain a lot of one slur? I did not know this was the second verse in the song, and it hit, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
I don't think I want to show slurs.
That's
if you just say the first letter of the slur, it's likely I'll know what the slur is.
The F one.
Right, referring to people of a homosexual persuasion.
Yeah, he says it a lot here. With the earring and the makeup, got his own jet airplane. He's a millionaire. Every single one of these is started off by that little, yeah. And I'm like, what the fuck? Isn't this a song about? I guess it's a song about them hating MTV, so I guess it makes sense. This was like 86, bro. You can't be saying that shit. You definitely could.
Wait, 1986?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you could say that shit. It
was 85, actually. Yeah. You're cool. You're cool. Don't worry about it. I mean, don't worry about it.
But yeah.
You're cool.
Yeah. Right. Oh shit, I had to. I want to interview probably with Gregory Helms, I think.
Yep.
I guess
think I like
Mick Foley.
Yeah, I think I just like no context went like, oh Jesus, when I first heard it, I was like, what the fuck? Did not know that did that randomly. Roderick Strong standing there.
No, but we can put him off screen in that slot.
Yep.
I don't know why. I think because you've done that a couple times now. I just have this vision in my head of these sort of interviews where it's like, it's essentially like they kind of want to interview Roderick Strong, but they're gonna fucking get Gregory Helms because Roderick Strong's got more important things to do.
Let's go. Helms Talks casket match.
Yeah, I'm thinking 3 is a good timer on this.
Yep.
Copy and paste that. Yeah, looks good to me though. I think this is generic.
Okay.
You could probably say it, but again, it's on this show, so I think for me, it's
that's fair.
Yeah. Some sort of Christmas tour ad.
John Cena.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Did we send him home, by the way?
Yeah.
Nice. That's got to be one of the first SNMEs ever that Cena's.
It's the Christmas Chaos Tour. Whoa.
Whoa. Love alliteration. And then we get a. I don't think it's a video package level feud, so let's get the comms talking about Charlie Haas and Shelton Benjamin.
Oh, would they call it Christmas? Would it be like the holiday something tour?
I don't think
we gotta be inclusive.
Do you think that?
Would you? I'm more so trying to think what 2008 WWE would do.
Well, we are 2008 WWE. I think if you want the honest answer, I think 2008 WWE would not give a shit and would call it Christmas.
Okay, yeah, I won't give a shit then. That's fine.
Okay, cool. Would you rather be inclusive? Because I don't see a problem with it.
It was like an afterthought. No.
Would it make you feel better if we did the Christmas Chaos Tour and then we also did other religious-based holidays later in the year?
The Hanukkah Havoc Tour.
Yeah, the Ramadan Rumble.
Ooh. The
Kwanzaa
Kerfuffle.
Ooh, I like that. All right, let's get the comms talking about Charlie Haas versus Shelton Benjamin. And we could do that for 2 minutes and have 1 minute entrances in the same angle, so it turns into a 4 minute angle, which is gonna rate better than if we were to do anything else.
Good call.
Yeah. So segment host, off screen.
Yep.
We can call this Shelton slash Chavo. Shelton slash Charlie pre-match.
One minute for each.
Yep.
Cool.
Coolius beanies. After the match, there's definitely going to be some afters. Let me just check my notes on this. It would be under Shelton Benjamin. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I like it. Edge is going to continue beating them up after the match. He's going to like DDT Shelton on the outside and then spear Charlie through a table that he set up in the corner. And then he's going to get on a microphone. So we'll do 2 parts here. Go 4 minutes on the continued assault. And then
serious
3 minutes. Nope.
No, not serious. Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Fair, fine.
Yeah, it's until we have written definitions, and if you change it, then my current definition indicates we should very rarely be using serious unless we're in the middle of a particularly lighthearted period of the show. 3 minutes, I think, on the promo. Edge cutting a promo. Shelton Benjamin off screen. Charlie Haas selling an injury. Yes. Yeah. Is Edge in that storyline yet? And if not, can you add him?
No.
Reasons to doubt.
Where is he?
In mutually assured destruction. That's not a thing anymore. Enigma to icon. Yeah. Perfect. Yep. Well remembered. Do you have anything pre-booked for SmackDown or Raw this week?
Fuck. Yes.
What's the SmackDown one again? Oh, that's for the IC title, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Do a quick little graphic here, hyping up that we have an IC title match on Thursday.
Just do both of them or what?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Two-part angle here. First part, we show a couple of different interviews from throughout the week. So subject to video Batista, 1 minute, where we see that a lot of mainstream sort of talk show hosts and media
Jesus,
outlets
I could mute myself.
are really excited about Batista's match tonight.
I like it.
And the second part's going to be a Batista interview.
Yeah, okay, let's just do Batista Talks. Main event?
With Jerry the King Lawler. Maybe. Yeah, I think Jerry. I think King didn't get beat. Actually, no, let's go Amy Weber, actually. Sorry.
Yep.
I was thinking Jerry Lawler definitely could do it because he didn't get beat up that badly, but we've got a very suitable replacement in Amy Weber who can do it instead.
Yeah, no, fair.
So 3 minutes on this backstage interview. I guess Jeff Hardy should be off screen here.
Yep, good call.
Thank you. Another hotkey it doesn't seem like you know that is useful for lots of things is Control A will select all.
Oh, that's cool.
That's after the IC title match graphic.
Yep.
I can't think of any cleaner way of just doing a 1 minute angle here where the comms tell you that the next match is the women's title match.
I think that's fair. Yeah.
Yeah. We could do entrances. Maybe we should do entrances alongside this angle.
Yep.
Yeah. So we can just call this Women's Championship pre-match. Test from if Control A works in TW. So like click off of that segment name, like to another box, then yeah. Yeah. Does
Jesus.
Control A work in TW?
No, it's
No.
giving me a bloop noise.
Yeah, unfortunate. There are more parts to this angle. I think it's just 1 minute for each. Oh, and then we'll do a fourth part with Lillian Garcia. Because this is a championship match. .1 minute. Cool. Copy and paste the title.
Oh,
Thank you.
cannot control A, fortunately.
Nope. I didn't think it would work in TW, to be fair, but I kind of hoped. I'm thinking about having Mickey James attack her after the match, but I don't think so. I would like
I'd
to
probably leave it.
I'd like to keep Mickey James strong in that match, though.
Yeah.
She should definitely be taking it to Mickey.
Melina, but yeah.
Fuck me, man. Yeah, thanks. Maybe my faculties are getting exhumed.
Real.
Maybe I was projecting on you earlier, just trying to distract people from the fact that I'm high as balls.
I'm going to say when Putty had said that I was playing it off, he was actually 7D chess.
Yeah. Hide in plain sight is the name of the game. Let's do entrances for both these matches because we know we're going to do that.
Yep.
Get 1 minute.
Yeah, I assumed.
Yeah. Background players. And Taker can go 4 minutes. Sorry, Taker can go 5 minutes. We usually do 4, but we can give him some extra stuff to do with the casket and the druids. Very rare you get to see someone's brain like out there. But if anyone's watched or knows Tucker well enough to have seen what just happened, you'll have seen the brain for all to see.
I don't even know what we're referring to necessarily, but fair.
It's the fact that you tried to go casket match pre-match and then had a like implosion in your brain.
Yeah, bro, it's just like, that sucks.
Let's do the main event entrances as well. Not intimidation for the Undertaker entrance. Ben makes a good point.
He does, doesn't he? Doesn't he?
Maybe. I still think it's still just an entrance.
But he's definitely not working the crowd. If there's anything the Undertaker has never done in his life.
Well, hold on a second. I mean,
he was Biker Taker for a while, fair.
Also, I feel like the whole taking the hat off in time with the music thing is definitely working the crowd.
No, that just happens. That's a coincidence.
It's not a penalty, says Ben, for 5 minutes. Do we trust Ben, our old friend?
We shall.
All right. We're putting a lot of faith into you, Ben.
All right, I like it.
I agree. You know that it is that pre-match intimidation. It's very much intimidation. Says Ben. Check the forums. All right, let's not get carried away. All right.
Check the forums. Oh shit. Okay, fair.
We're not. No. We're not going to the papers unless we have to. All right.
Real.
Yeah. Let's do our main event entrances as well, so we see how much time we got left afterwards. Jeff 1 minute, Batista 2 minutes, 1 minute of Lillian Garcia telling people who these people are.
I like it. It's interesting that. All right, I'll book this in and then I'll show you what I'm thinking.
Okay.
Who was it was Lillian, right? So we'll do both of them working the crowd, then Lillian segment host. That's how I done it.
1 minute on this.
WWE title
Match
entrances. WWE title match entrances.
Well, there's more. Here's where I'm going to pitch for pre-match is the phrase because there's a.
All right.
Well,
you're right. You're right.
You have to take out the first match, though. Yeah.
Well, I don't. Who says I have to?
You don't, but yeah.
So the thing I was noticing there, which is interesting, Putty, is that when I hit add angle, what does this automatically set itself to? Serious.
You're right.
What are you, Serious? Why are you my default?
I'm not generic.
Yeah. Is it true then that by default our version of generic would be a serious angle?
I would discard this piece of evidence,
Okay.
even though I completely recognize your argument is coherent, and I understand why you might place significance on it. But I don't know. I would discard this piece of evidence. I do think it's interesting though. Yeah. Okay. Damn, that was a bombshell. All right, let's get the Undertaker posing after the match.
That's an Undertaker noise.
Yeah. Fuck it. I think if we do this for 3 minutes, that's just the show, and I'm kind of down for that. Oh, we should do a little bit of a bridge after this and into the main. So maybe 2 minutes on this.
Yep. Winner celebrates.
What about man has been put in casket? Kind of achieves the same thing, but I think it's a bit more direct. And maybe put Roddy Strong off screen.
I like it.
And end the storyline. I mentioned earlier they're having another match, but it's not part of the storyline. I think this is actually a good space for next time. Actually, no, I like this. I feel like we can announce this, even though we don't have a match for it yet. I know I don't like to do that with SNMEs, but I think it's a cool spot to do it and say next time we're coming at you on ESPN is December 6th in Charlotte, North Carolina for SNME 28.
I like it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. I think I think that's it.
I think so as well. Do we want to put any of these on here?
I wanted a creative angle idea. I'm sure I did, but I can't remember what for.
I don't know either. Psychosis, I guess. That's the.
Oh yeah. You're right.
I was gonna say that's the only angle I can think of. So, oh, you're right, dude. The is it the? It's not the ampersand. Is that what that icon?
I think that is called an ampersand. Yeah.
Yeah, it does even fucks it up here. Okay, these are all like character ideas and shit. So, okay, what do we want to do here? Angle idea first.
Angle idea, yeah. And I'm only really willing to give this one shot. Nice.
Based.
Man makes fun of divorce.
Man has no respect.
Yep.
For the dissolution
You're not gonna
of marriage.
Oh shit! Well played. And then I'd like a finish idea because I do have a semi-creative finish for the main. Great.
Based. Nightmare.
What about high risk spot countered into power move?
I like it.
Yeah. Wow, we're cooking on the creative ideas. They basically got them perfect. The booking team is locked in. They're laser focused. Yeah. Triple H is like, oh, I'm not on this show. I can actually not be an asshole. I can actually be objective.
True. I don't have to think about myself.
Yeah. Oh. I have an idea for the Christmas Chaos Tour vignette.
Yeah.
What if it's like, last year, 3 ghosts haunted Randy Orton? And we show Cena, Edge, and Shawn. And then it's like, this year, the ghosts are back. All live on the Christmas Chaos Tour.
We just run like a fatal 4-way. Like all the...
Oh,
that's the main of the tour.
That's pretty based, actually. The only problem is Shawn's on SmackDown. I was just going to say they're all going to be on the tour.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
rather than together. But honestly, that fatal 4-way for the US title is kind of based. Anyway, let's you ready to go?
I'm gonna run the washroom here really quick.
Sure.
Then we're gonna go.
I'll get a drink then.
Cool. Just 1 sec here.
Yep.
Hey, there we go. Jesus. You ever push the button on your like Blue Yeti and it just like doesn't care?
Yeah, that button sucks.
Yeah, it just like sometimes
I also think it makes an awful noise. I always prefer to use software mute where it's appropriate.
That's fair. That's fair. I have OBS up. Perfect. Everything looks good. Say something really quick.
Hello, hello, hello. I'm saying something.
Yeah, yep, cool. It's picking you up. Perfect. All right, yeah, we're ready to do it. In 3, 2.
Oh wait, sorry.
1.
Interrupt.
Yep.
Stop. I've got the main. Do you want me to? It's not a very long one, so do you want me to just do it, or would you like to see it?
You can send it over, sure. Like, not a very long one, he says.
I knew you were gonna say that.
yeah. Well, what I would have expected was, well, Jeff tries a flip and it doesn't go well.
Is that really what you expected?
No.
No.
All right. Let's do it. In 3, 2, 1. Hello, folks. Welcome back to 2008. We are here for SNME 27. Living to Dream. It's not Living to Dream. I tried. I tried very hard to make it live the dream. Actually, I
try
didn't
that
try
hard.
very
No.
hard. I was like living the dream, but he was like, and I was like, oh, all right, fair.
That's not how I responded, actually. I said, I'll definitely give you living. I didn't like duh. And then you were like, sure. And you took it and we moved on.
Fair.
If you want to see that conversation, VOD's channel is in the description.
Fantastic plug.
Thank you. Yeah. You'll also find our Patreon down there, which I'll admit is a little bit in disrepair right now because of a bunch of reasons, some of which are in my control, some of which aren't. But we always appreciate the support. At the end of the episode, we'll show you our tier 3 patrons, which if you support us at tier 3 and you support us through a show at tier 3, your name will go on the credits forever. Who's living the dream, Tucker?
You want an actual answer, or
I was sort of giving you a segue to do whatever you wanted, so.
Oh, okay. Well, I will briefly just touch on our main event, and then I think we're just gonna go into the show.
Sounds good to me. Although, as always with SNME, I would ask that before we do start the show, we keep people up to date as to what's happening with Mr. Kennedy.
That's fair. He's the big draw. So our main event tonight, WWE title on the line. Jeff Hardy defending against Batista. We'll get into the how and why of that before the match. Putty mentioned Mr. Kennedy on this last episode of Monday Night Raw. Mr. Kennedy defeated Jerry Lawler in a professional wrestling match.
Yep.
Just to make that clear.
He cheated.
Jerry Lawler.
He cheated to win.
Yes, he did have to cheat to beat the 60-year-old man. That's true. That's true. But yeah, Mr. Kennedy's ongoing feud with the staff of Monday Night Raw has claimed another victim. As Jerry got his ass beat, and who's gonna stop Mr. Kennedy?
That's a great question.
Let's get right into it. We are in the AT&T Center here in wonderful San Antonio, Texas.
Oh, we should mention, because
Yes.
people watching either the VOD
Yeah.
it wouldn't
Go
quite
ahead.
realize the timing of this, but had Tucker not fallen ill last weekend, we would have been recording this show, Saturday Night's Main Event, from San Antonio, Texas, on the same day as the WWE decided to run Saturday Night's Main Event in San Antonio, Texas. And if you've been following us for a long time, you'll know that we are often faced with the strangest of coincidences in this regard. But I feel like in the long years that we've been doing this is the one that's hit me the hardest. That was a fucking crazy coincidence.
If we had not had that one conversation that ate up that one day when we were supposed to do SNME 26, we would have done it the day before them.
Yep.
Which is sad. we could have beat them to it and have been like, "Whoa, they're copying us. That's crazy." Instead,
They are still
we're copying them.
No, we had this booked for ages. I'm sure they did too, actually. But you know,
yeah. Regardless, it's SNME 27. Let's do the thing. Let's live the dream. That's a good one. We got all of our show opening things here.
The world is watching.
Yep. So yeah, our video package is focusing around Jeff Hardy and Batista. We see Jeff's path up to the title, that long road that he took. And we see Dave's mainstream appeal. How do we showcase the fact that Dave is mainstream famous now?
We show him on like major talk shows and things like that, being a guest on like The Price is Right or whatever. You know,
fantastic.
You know, he's doing so many. Like I can't do too. He maybe, I don't know if we want to go this far, but maybe he has a small role in a soap. Maybe he's got a cameo appearance on a soap at this point.
Wonderful.
You know? And he is massively increasing the mainstream appeal of pro wrestling, because in almost all of these appearances he's putting over that pro wrestling made him who he is today, and how great the WWE is.
We see our commentators for tonight. It's Jim Ross and Steve Austin. They say hello, and they're going to let us know that our first contest tonight is going to be Chris Masters taking on Matt Hardy. This match took place on Raw a couple weeks ago, in which Chris Masters beat Matt Hardy. This was all wrapped up in Jeff Hardy's WWE title reign. Chris Masters trying to get a championship match. Did Chris Masters get a title match?
He did, which Matt Hardy cost him.
Oh, there you go. That ties this together even better. So Chris Masters having beaten Matt Hardy to get that shot. Matt Hardy cost Chris Masters. Then Matt Hardy had talked to his brother Jeff, and Jeff essentially, told him, hey man, kind of kindly stay out of my business, please. Let me be the champion, and you go be my brother.
Yeah.
Matt Hardy, a little hurt by that, but willing to listen to his brother. Challenged Chris Masters to another match because he wants his win back, and maybe he also wants to prove his brother wrong a little bit. He wants to prove to Jeff that he's a useful guy to have around. We'll go with that.
So tragic, man. I mean, Jeff knows that. That's not what Jeff's saying. In fact, Jeff's arguably saying he's too useful. But yeah, I mean, Matt Hardy is Hardy's his own man, and unfortunately, I don't think this is going to prove anything to Jeff. But hopefully, he can get the win.
Matt Hardy comes into this pissed off and fired up. He's ready to go. He's ready to make a statement. He's coming in with those punches that he does. The Matt Hardy punches. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
There is a specific movement that Matt Hardy does when he pumps his fists a little bit. And, I don't know. He does that.
Cool.
Because that's the Matt Hardy moveset. But yeah, Matt Hardy's really fired up for this match tonight, and it'll cost him, as Chris Masters, who remains fairly cool and collected with his array of submission moves at this point, is able to catch Matt Hardy in the Master Key. Gets a victory. We show shots of the people, and it's a big house here tonight in the AT&T Center, packed out, sold out. They're all here.
There's a football player
to see Batista.
Pretty much.
There's a football player. That's great. Yeah,
San
that's
Antonio
about right.
Has a football team, I'm sure. And,
not like a proper one, but like a college football thing, probably.
Amazing. Yeah, there's a hot new college athlete there. And we also have Puddle of Mud here, who we'd like to thank for the official theme song of Living the Dream, which is famous. And
they wave and look like they're regretting their life choices.
Batista is very famous, and he is bringing more eyes to WWE than ever before. And tonight might be the most anticipated matchup of the year. It's one of the best we have right now in Jeff Hardy, the WWE champion, one of the most exciting superstars in the modern era, taking on Batista, who, let's not forget, is a 4-time world champion. What a matchup.
Yeah, I gotta remember to do something when we build up to this match.
So, all right. Hopefully you do.
That I will, likely.
Oh, great.
It's just a specific turn of phrase I want to use for it.
Okay.
We get an ad for Survivor Series coming up on... Oh, fuck, I should have had this date up.
20-something. 26th, maybe? 20...
Coming to you on November 23rd from the Nut Center itself. Wells Fargo in Philly. All right. So Psychosis comes out to the ring, and he is set for a Cruiserweight Championship match against Christian. But Psychosis tells the crowd that Christian is not here.
Well, no. First, we get Brian Hebner counting Christian out.
Well, we have to tell them that Christian's not here for Brian to count him out. Otherwise, Brian just starts counting. Everybody's like, "Oh, I guess Christian isn't here." I guess they get it.
No. I think you're right. I think my idea is that Brian looks a little confused and then starts counting while Psychosis is like lying on the turnbuckle, confident, knowing what's happening. And then after the 10 count, he can begin to explain.
I like it. So yeah, Psychosis explains that Christian isn't here because he's having some troubles at home, I guess.
I'm just gonna say it. He lost his wife. Today, he's busy losing his kids, and he's just too scared to come out here and lose the last thing that he's got left, which is the Cruiserweight Championship. So I'm going to say it. If there's anyone in the back who isn't as cowardly as your Cruiserweight Champion, I want a match.
He's trying to get cowardly Christian over.
I like it. I like it.
It's Frankie Kazarian. You remember him?
I
Do
don't.
you?
I think he?
I'm asking.
He was like Roderick Strong's friend, right?
I think that was another guy, but I don't know. Anyways,
okay, yeah.
Anyways, yeah, he's here. He's gonna wrestle. Whoa. They wrestle.
Nice.
Psychosis beats him.
Nice.
Psychosis looks good.
Yeah.
Whenever Christian does get back, his title reign may be in trouble.
I mean, dare I say Psychosis becomes the interim Cruiserweight Champion.
Jesus.
Sorry, I'm still championship scramble pilled over here.
Real. Yeah, honestly. Trying to figure out where that was coming from. Yeah, I was like, oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. Gregory Helms, you're facing... No, oh, never mind. Doesn't matter. Gregory Helms, you're...
All right. Oh, no, not a good time for Discord to fuck up.
It's alright. You can keep plowing on. Should be good.
Oh, okay. Yep, fixed it. So yeah, Mick Foley's backstage there. He's got... he's outside the locker room of Roderick Strong. And he knocks on the door, expecting for Roderick Strong to come out and talk to him. And instead, he's going to get Gregory Helms. Gregory. Hi. Wasn't expecting to see you here. That's a lie. What do you think? Is your boy gonna do it? Is he gonna beat the Undertaker? I've been in the ring with the Undertaker. That's no easy thing to do.
Well, in case you've forgotten, Mick, and you may have with as many shots to the head as you've taken over the years, Roderick Strong's already been in the ring with the Undertaker, and he's beaten the Undertaker. He did what nobody thought he could do a couple of weeks ago on SmackDown when he beat the Undertaker fair and square in the middle of that ring, and that's what he's going to do tonight. Because we've proven time after time that the Undertaker is a mere man, but more than that, he's a man who is broken. A man with a number of injuries. I mean, we're talking about a guy who's been through the wars. And if there's one man that can exploit that, it's Roderick Strong. It's about time people start believing in what we're saying. Roderick Strong is a generational superstar. He's the man of the millennium. And he is continuing his undisputed era of dominance after having been one of the most successful Cruiserweight champions of all time. He's moving up into the heavyweight division. He's beating The Undertaker again tonight in his own match. And then he's going on to become the world heavyweight champion.
Perfect. We've got our Christmas Chaos Tour coming up. Make sure to buy your tickets now.
Hell yeah.
All right, here we go. We're getting prepped for it. It is the explosion of the world's greatest tag team, which I guess kind of already happened. They did wrestle on Raw already.
Yeah, it's not exploding necessarily. The audience will have seen pretty much, I think, the entirety of the Charlie Haas-Batista feud, which drove Charlie Haas to be a little bit... Like, let's be honest, Charlie Haas has been frustrated lately. And depending on who you ask, maybe we've seen a darker side to Charlie, or maybe he's just being painted in a poor light. Either way, it's driven a bit of a wedge between himself and Shelton Benjamin, a wedge that they aimed to solve when they wrestled each other a couple of weeks ago on Raw. And they got a lot of positive things done, they understood each other a lot better, and ever since that match, which unfortunately ended in a double countout, they've sort of been more on the same page than they have been previously. But they need to know who's the better man, and that's what this match is about tonight.
Let's figure it out.
Should we tweak Charlie Haas's gimmick first?
I'm down if you are.
I'm down.
Yeah. Well, Jesus, that's helpful.
I don't think it
Flip
really
a
matters.
coin.
I don't think it
Okay,
really
we'll keep
matters
it
here,
going.
actually. I think we'll just keep it going, yeah, because, yeah, it's all right.
That was my instinct. My instinct was
Yeah.
let it run, because
Yeah.
if we're being realistic, which, the high mark of what we do here, I look at the microphone like it's a camera or something. I don't know why. I'm like,
You could look at the camera like it's a camera.
I could, but that would require my camera being on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That one person's going to be really disappointed.
I know. I every time I
Yeah,
think
I
of
know.
them, I'm just like, damn. I'm like, I really should show my face more, but whatever. Point being, if we're being realistic, that's what it was. We're not gonna come up. We're not gonna refresh his gimmick in a segment. You know what I mean? He's not gonna come out to the ring and be different.
I understand. You know what?
Actually, he's already in the ring. This is his entrance. He's already in the ring.
I recognize that point, but what I will say is that we have, I would argue, been tweaking his character over the last few weeks anyway, and the mechanical decision to click the button is just a recognition of that.
I'm down to do it then. Yeah.
I'm also the reason why I'm saying we shouldn't spend this much time on it. The reason why I'm saying we don't need to is because I know what this match is and I know where it is on the card, and ultimately if we lose like 5, let's say worst case scenario we lose 5 points on it, I don't think it really matters.
Nah, it won't be 5 points. I don't believe either. So, yeah, let's do it. All right, who's the better man? Haas, Benjamin, 2.
Finally getting a winner. Oh. Damn.
Oh,
so these
what the hell's he doing here?
Once again have a lovely, gritty match, trading Charlie Haas's patented DMLS nasty grappling with Shelton Benjamin's strong Kurt Angle trained wrestling background mixed in with power spots such as suplexes and showcasing his athleticism. And as we begin to build towards these two men finally going toe-to-toe and getting a result, it's Edge with a steel chair. And he just fucking slams both men in the face with the steel chair. And this match is thrown out.
Oh, he's not leaving, though.
Slamming them with a steel chair into the back, kind of into the ribs of Shelton Benjamin. Shelton kind of tumbles to the outside. Edge slams Charlie Haas once again in the face with a steel chair, leave him in the middle of the ring. Edge rolls to the outside. He hits a brutal DDT on the floor to Shelton Benjamin. He grabs a table, he sets it up in the corner, and he spears Charlie Haas through it. And then he grabs a microphone, and he looks unhinged. And he kind of sits near the middle of he doesn't sit down, but he stands near the middle of the ring and he looks into the camera. He says, you two, I've been watching these last couple weeks, and I have to say I've really been enjoying your cute little drama. So it pains me to come out here and get involved and get in between you two, because it really has been entertaining me. The chaos of it all be brilliant to watch. But there's just one thing on my mind that was bothering me throughout this whole thing, and it's the idea that either of you belong in the main event, that either of you deserve to fight for the WWE Championship, to be at the top of Monday Night Raw. Because quite frankly, despite how entertaining your little drama has been, neither of you are anywhere near my level. Because the thing that holds both of you back is this sentimentality, is this emotion, right? Both of you care what the other person thinks, what this audience of nobodies thinks, right? Both of you care way too much about what other people think of you. Care too much about doing the right thing. Charlie Haas is out here frustrated because people think he's a bad guy. Who cares what people think about you, Charlie? Neither of you have the ruthlessness to make it to the top. And I wanted to make sure that everybody knew that.
The hell's this guy's problem, man?
What is he doing? Like, this has nothing to do with him.
Literally completely random. This fucking guy. Like, god damn it. God fucking damn this guy. We have to suspend him again.
I can't believe I rooted for him when he was fighting against Randy Orton.
Can't believe I turned a blind eye when he said he was gonna kill Randy Orton and mail his family pictures of it. Fucking, this may not be a good guy, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, that was one thing, but this is too far.
Yeah, I like these guys, so on this Thursday, we're going to get a Intercontinental Championship match as new champion Santino Marella looks to defend against the former champion Drew McIntyre in McIntyre's rematch.
Hell yeah.
All right, backstage. Actually, beforehand, we see Dave's many media appearances.
Yep.
We see more of those clips of different shows, talk shows, media things, press events.
And Weber's gonna ask,
Weber's
gonna ask Dave what he thinks about or Batista, sorry, what he thinks about the main event tonight. And Batista's gonna reiterate some things he said on Raw, which is that look, Amy, I really like Jeff Hardy. I've seen his struggle. I think he's great, and I'm really proud of him for becoming the WWE champion. I meant everything I say. What did I say?
Great little champion.
Oh, great little champion. Yeah. And I meant what I said on Monday night. This is not personal. And I really, really hope that Jeff Hardy has had the time of his life as the WWE champion, that he's done everything he wanted to do as the WWE champion. This isn't personal. I made a promise earlier this year, and I'm a man of my word. I'm finishing 2008 as the WWE champion. So I really hope that Jeff Hardy's gotten all that he wants out of the WWE championship, and I really hope that he's enjoyed this run. Because tonight, it's just business. It's coming to an end.
We got women's action coming up. It is the women's title. As Melina is going to defend against Mickie James.
Do you want to run people through what Mickie James has been up to lately?
What was the last thing they would have seen? I mean, they would have seen her. I'm right in saying she beat Beth at that one show, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So she beat Beth
in a Falls Count Anywhere match.
Yeah, and that obviously did a lot for Mickey's stock. Am I forgetting like the total build for this, or was this very much Mickie James has gotten the momentum lately? She's gotten the wins in the right places over the right people, and this is her title shot.
I mean, that's pretty much it. I think the striking thing has been how direct she's been and how aggressive she's been in pursuing it, though. She walked right up to Melina Perez a couple of weeks ago. She slapped her in the face and called her a bitch. She pretty much, you were right that like we all assumed she was on track for the women's championship, but I've never seen someone herself assume that she was on track for a shot at the women's. Like, she didn't go to Teddy Long and ask for it. She just kind of assumed she was next in line, and here we are live from the AT&T Center, and she's got her match. And gosh, if I've never seen someone coming into a match so confident as Mickie James is for this.
They do their entrances. We get Lillian Garcia to do the full deal, and let's do it.
And in a
they pulled it off.
Absolute war. Mickie James is unable to capture the women's championship. Melina Perez survives an onslaught. Mickie James is absolutely determined to become the women's champion tonight. She goes at Melina from the off. It takes about 4 or 5 minutes for Melina to settle the match back down through a series of sort of disruptive actions, and then also underhanded actions. But eventually this match settles into Melina kind of trying to work Mickie down, and Mickie just, anytime she gets an opportunity, just absolutely trying to just destroy Melina. Lots of vicious shots, lots of sequences that show that specifically Mickie James does not like Melina. Melina, I think, is usually the type to get nasty, to get a bit catty, but in this match, she doesn't have a chance for that. She's just trying to survive. And look, Melina is, I believe, a 3-time women's champion. She's no stranger to the big time, but I'm not sure if her basic wrestling skills were up to the task, but tonight, she really had to rely on that athleticism, that acrobatic background that she has, to try and really survive in this match, and that is really what it is, because Mickie James throws everything at her tonight, and it just isn't quite enough. But don't get it twisted. Melina Perez did not win this match. She survived it, and she found that opportunity at the end to roll Mickie up and use the ropes for leverage. And I think there's maybe a little bit of blood streaming from a little cut that Melina had, and her hair's a mess, and she's leaving usually the picture of composure. She is leaving scarred by this match for sure.
All right, wheel out a damn casket.
With the Druids.
Get it out there, Druids. Yeah. Up next, it's our casket match. Roderick Strong and The Undertaker. Roddy beat The Undertaker on SmackDown with the help of his Millennium stable
colleagues.
Yeah, good call, colleagues. Can he do it again? This time it is obviously no holds barred in a casket match, so these three are going to get involved. You know it.
Oh yeah.
Here we go. Who's going to get buried?
Well, yeah. It's exactly as Tucker said.
Guys.
These guys get involved immediately. Undertaker has to fend off against the whole group of Millennium. And this one is fast-paced. Last week on SmackDown, or a couple weeks ago on SmackDown, we had sort of a slower built back and forth. But this really is Undertaker versus the world. And we get a few callback spots to those who did watch that match on SmackDown. In particular, I like Roddy Strong hitting a capture backbreaker, Taker going for the big boot, Roddy ducking under it and managing to use Taker's momentum to get the big man down onto his knee. Strong just trying to work on that back, work on those legs, try and take the power base from the Undertaker. But ultimately, it's not enough. And Taker hits him with a big tombstone pile driver, shuffles him off into the casket.
The Undertaker hits his victory poses.
Yep.
I guess it's just one. He doesn't have multiple.
Yeah, no, he has two. So he has the kneeling in the ring pose when the lights go purple. And then afterwards he walks down to the stage and then he does the hand up in the air and
yeah, the fist up. Yeah. Yeah. That is a cool thing. Yeah.
And I like we did a little in the build, a lightning bolt struck a casket to reveal a burning effigy of Roderick Strong's name. And I like to think that when he does the fist up this time, a CGI lightning bolt hits the casket and it begins to burn with Roderick Strong inside.
I like it. I thought you were about to say he puts his fist up and the lightning strikes the Undertaker and he bursts into flames. I was just like, very cool.
Millennium have captured the lightning. The Weather Wizards have returned.
Yeah, little did you know, Flash Evans actually refers to his ability to shoot lightning.
Flash Evans and Tyson Lightning Kid.
Jesus. Oh, I wish I had written down what this was.
I know what this is. Do you remember?
No.
It's the announcement that the next time we come to you live on ESPN is in... Well, you might have to help me. It's Charlotte, North Carolina, for SNME 28.
Yeah, we will see you on December 6th.
6th.
Yeah, in Time Warner Cable Arena in Charlotte, North Carolina. We'll see you there.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time.
It is indeed time. We get our entrances for the big match. The WWE title. I don't know why I couldn't say that. I struggled to say that, literally. Struggled to come out of my mouth.
You want to run down the build to this? You want to anything else? I know we've talked about it a lot already.
This is the thing I was gonna say. Why is Batista in this situation? You must ask yourself, who did he beat to get a title shot?
Charlie Haas.
Okay, I guess he did. Yeah, I guess he did beat Charlie Haas. You're right. Okay, never mind. All right, point made. We're moving on. Yeah.
No, I think your point is valid. We should explore it more because you're right. Like Charlie Haas is a big name and all that, but you look down the roster. Raw has never been so full of talent, right? Matt Hardy, Chris Masters, John Morrison, The Miz, Paul London, Brian Kendrick, John Cena, Randy Orton, Ted DiBiase, Edge. Right, we're talking about Charlie Haas, even Shelton Benjamin. Right, the names go on. So Why is Batista in this spot, Tucker?
You want the actual answer? Or do you want my scathing answer?
Whatever strikes your fancy.
Dave Batista? Just Batista, I guess. Well, no, I guess I'm talking about Dave Batista. Dave Batista, at least in my perception, has put some kind of pressure on Teddy Long to make this match. I have no evidence of that. All I have is clips from, a couple weeks ago on that media stuff where Batista seemed to be hinting at something coming up for him, a WWE title shot coming up for him. And as you said, that Charlie Haas victory is some of it. But I think if you're kind of scratching your heads here, yeah, so are we.
Well, let me play devil's advocate here for a second, because we're talking about a guy who is one of the biggest stars on Monday Night Raw, who is promoting the WWE in a number of mainstream places, is growing the brand of professional wrestling on a huge level. This is a guy who, let's not forget, is a 4-time world champion, a guy who has tackled the likes of The Undertaker, of Triple H, of King Booker, Chavo Guerrero. He fought Floyd Mayweather at WrestleMania. Batista is a huge star. And look, I understand from a purist perspective, you might think that everybody should work their way up to a WWE title shot. But Batista's already done that. 4 separate occasions he's done that. He's one of the biggest stars in the business. And once you get to that level, you don't have to work your way up anymore. You're just looking for the next big fight. And for me, that was tonight. That was Batista. The audience, myself included, still love this guy. He is so exciting. He is so cool. He's such a cool guy. And I'm, it'll be interesting to see if he can capture the WWE title. But if you're right, if he hasn't worked his way up, surely that lends itself to Jeff Hardy, who has spent the last 4 months in the forge of professional wrestling, having to defend against the likes of Edge and Chris Masters.
Fair. All right.
Okay, right. All right then.
Yeah, are we ready to do this?
Absolutely. The bell rings. Batista's going to immediately charge at Jeff Hardy, hit him with a big shoulder tackle, but he doesn't waste any time. Picks Jeff, he starts stomping Jeff in the corner, and then he Irish whips him to the other side, and Jeff clunks massively into the turnbuckle as Batista takes a moment to pose and smile at the crowd, the electricity already beginning to build. A little bit later, picks Jeff Hardy up, hits him with a running power slam, gets a 2 count as Hardy kicks out early. Batista wasting no time though, picks him up for a delayed vertical suplex, pausing just to hold Jeff Hardy up, demonstrating that raw power that Batista has. There's an immediate sort of feeling inside the building 2-3 minutes into this match that Batista is dominating the early stages of this, and Jeff is really struggling. And I think some of the crowd are excited to see the offense of Batista, but I think some of the crowd might be picking up on some of the things that Tucker said. And there's this sort of feeling of like, oh man, Jeff Hardy is in danger out there against
our
really,
guy
really
is
tough
getting
opponent.
ragdolled.
Absolutely. Do you want to elaborate on that any, or?
Give me one line. Just give me a line here.
You want me to carry on with the match?
Yeah, even if you just want to do one line, and then I'll pick up.
Okay, well, but this is where there were things begin to change, because Batista's going to hoist Jeff up for a Batista bomb, looking to end it early. But Hardy is going to wiggle free, landing behind Batista, and then he hits a big drop kick to Batista, which staggers him. Hardy takes the opportunity. He gets up to he runs up to the top rope and springboards off into a whisper in the wind, which hits Batista, and the crowd goes crazy. Batista, though, doesn't fall. He stands there, staggered in the middle of the ring. Hardy realizes this. He gets up. He starts to land a series of quick kicks to the midsection, to the legs, even one to the head. Batista still standing. Shotgun drop kick. Batista falls into the corner. Hardy runs at Batista, but Batista explodes out of the corner and hits a vicious spear, reestablishing control.
Keeping, after the spear, keeping those arms locked together, Dave is going to basically deadlift stand with Jeff Hardy, putting him into a bear hug. I think you can see that. I think I explained that well enough.
For sure.
And as he's, crushing all of the ribs and the spine and the everything, right? Because that the bear hug. We see Jeff Hardy start to fade. He's starting to lose it, but that crowd pipes up, and that crowd has been the thing that's kept Jeff Hardy in certain situations where he probably shouldn't have been. They push him to go further, you know what I mean? And then that can be good and bad. So Jeff starts to try to work his way out, and he can't quite find a way to wiggle his way out of this bear hug, and so eventually just kind of says, fuck it, and just starts throwing elbows at the side of Dave's head. Batista gets stunned, and he's got to break the bear hug there. As Jeff hits off the ropes to try to get his momentum going again, Batista kind of shakes off those elbows and drops him with a crazy clothesline. Jeff does a big flip off of it.
Yep.
Dave, feeling it now. Jeff got his light for a second. Batista shut that door immediately. He starts shaking the ropes, and we're feeling it. And the crowd by this point is like, oh man.
Yeah.
What the hell? Like, I came to see Jeff Hardy do cool shit. I mean, and Dave do cool shit, but
this is we haven't seen enough Jeff cool shit. Like, this is the tone of the match. I feel like, he's catching the crowd a little off guard. They're like, oh, this is supposed to be a fun match between two fun guys. And instead, it's this big guy beating the shit out of this guy we like.
And as Dave is kind of approaching Jeff Hardy, he hears this and he kind of stops for a sec and like looks around like, what?
Huh?
Yeah, huh? That's weird. Anyways, he is going to pick Jeff Hardy up into the position for the Batista bomb, gets him up on the shoulders, and as he's powering him down, Jeff, I don't necessarily know what it would be. I guess you have to like twist your body. Jeff twists his body on the way down and turns it into a Hurricane Rana, which sends Batista into the turnbuckle, holding his shoulder. Jeff hits the ropes and hits a big drop kick into the corner. And finally, Jeff Hardy might have his life.
Yeah, Jeff Hardy has this big drop kick onto Batista's head as he's sitting there in the corner, and Batista, like, immediately as he kind of gets slammed by this drop kick, he just kind of rolls into the kind of the middle of the ring just naturally, and Hardy sees the opportunity. The crowd begin to rise. Hardy goes outside to the apron, climbs the top rope, hits the Jeff Hardy signs, hits the Jeff Hardy hand signs, and the crowd begin to erupt as Hardy goes for the Swanton bomb, but Batista rolls out of the way at the last possible second. Batista, seizing the moment, gets Hardy up for the Batista bomb for a third time, but Hardy this time jumps, slips out behind Batista, and then hits the twist of fate. The crowd erupts and Hardy gets for the cover. 1, 2, Batista just tosses Hardy off of him, and Hardy flies across the ring as this match finally maybe is starting to become a two-sided affair. Hardy might just be in this contest. Hardy rallying again, running dropkick again, goes for the whisper in the wind again. But Batista catches him midair and drives him into the mat with a thunderous spinebuster. He shakes the ropes and he looks out into the crowd. This time he's not looking for admiration, because certainly he's not getting it. He's got a steely look on his face, but he nods and he puts his kind of thumbs up to the crowd and slowly turns it into a thumbs down as he turns to Hardy. Hardy at this time has rolled to the apron. Batista tries to grab him by the hair and drag him back into the ring, but Hardy pulls Batista's head down into the rope, stunning him. Hardy jumps back onto the apron, springboards off the top rope, looking for a senton, and out of midair, Batista catches him, bang! Batista bomb. 1, 2, 3. Batista is the WWE champion.
That is his first WWE title.
Kept Batista, his promise.
I believe this puts Batista in the theoretical, what was it? It was Triple Crown, and then
Grand Slam.
We had the Grand Slam. I think this, in theory, puts Batista in the Grand Slam. He's got a he's got a
has he got a secondary title?
I think maybe you're right there. Fair enough.
He's won pretty much everything else, though. He's won both world titles and both tag titles. And the Royal Rumble. Not that counts for what you're talking about, but yeah.
Yeah.
It's over.
it is over. Jeff Hardy said it initially with Edge, where the day that he loses that title, the beautiful dream will turn into a nightmare. And here we are. We are in the nightmare now.
And certainly, I talked about before the show, before the match, about how I think Batista is somebody who is a huge star and somebody who is we've watched grow into a real athlete. But the nature of that contest, I think, is undeniable. That there's some sadness to that.
Yeah, I would agree. Let's get our credits up here. There it is. Thanks, folks.
Thank you very much.
Jumping back over here really quick. Who do we want to talk to?
You were impressed with the women. Maybe we talk to them.
Yeah, I like that. I think the women and then Taker and Roddy.
Oh yeah, they banged. That's true. Yeah,
like they by far banged. One of the best matches of this game so far.
Yep.
Let's go.
I'd go compliment the women
on good. Yeah. And then
praised for great. Yeah, sure.
Okay. Yeah, I was just gonna say, yeah, good, awesome shit, dudes. Like, fuck yeah, knocked it out of the park. I don't know why I thought this one said displeased. I was like, what the hell happened? Don't you tell me I'm good. Fuck you. I don't need you. Perfect. Yeah.
Right.
Here's some more money for your pocketbook. Here's some
next
more pop
time
for your pop book. And that's that.
Next time we are here on YouTube with you guys is Survivor Series.
That it will be.
In the Nut Center.
In the Nut Arena. Yeah, we'll see you there. Stay. What the hell? Stay.
Bye.
I couldn't think of anything. Bye. All right, we're out.
Nice.
Fuck,
I appreciate.
I didn't intend to do it on that
from
one
the other day.
Holy.
On board. I didn't know if you would, but I recognize it. So thank you.
What feedback?
We're ending the show here.
Oh yes. No,
wait, we're off fire, right? You stopped recording.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay. Whew. I thought I was making the end of that. I was so really.
It's like no. They're still here, buddy. They're over there.
Yeah, I like that show.
Yeah, no, I liked it too. That was great.
Cool. I'm glad.
I feel like that was around 30 minminutes as well, which is
really
remarkably swell.
I think you're wrong. I think it was longer. We had a lot of not over description, but like we went in depth on a few things, I think.
Let me see.
I'm gonna guess closer to an hour. I'm gonna guess 50 minutes.
It's our shortest one in a while, 41.
Ooh,
42
okay.
basically.
Yeah.
But
it's a nice length though. Somebody asked a good question. Not a good question, but a funny question. What would it take for you guys to actually rename it to the Nut Center in the database? I don't know if I could be convinced to do that.
I couldn't probably either. No.
Oh no, never mind.
What do you want to see here? This guy?
No, it's the other one. Is Sendai open yet? It should be.
Yes.
And well, that's kind of based, but
that is wildly based. Yeah. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's good to know. I set in the database for Maiko to be the only potential founder, and the founder's like, it doesn't need to be Maiko, but it prefers her, obviously. And then I assumed because she wasn't in an exclusive deal that they would do it, but well, it is what it is.
Is it Maiko? I thought it was Mako.
That sounds like a male name to me, but I don't really know. To be honest,
okay.
I've never really listened to Japanese comms.
Fair. Did Dragon Gate get an owner? Who's this? Oh, right. Yeah, okay. We did see this one. I think that's it for the ones that are in, right?
VXV, I think.
Oh, yes.
But that would have been... Yeah, that would have opened already, but nobody has picked it up yet, I guess.
Yeah, nobody yet, I guess. Which is cool.
Yep.
All right. Care about that. Don't 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 care about that. All right, excellent.
We need to freshen up Charlie Haas's character. There was also another person.
It was Melina.
Great. I'm glad you remembered. the last week.
This is the last week.
It's kind of nice.
Same here.
I did not realize that was her gimmick name. I love it.
Mean bitch.
I've started. I know we've always liked Melina, but these last couple days I've pilled myself on her being like elite level, like division staple.
Damn.
Not like I don't mean in real life. I mean in the save.
Oh, okay, yeah, fair. I was like, in real life, I think often when I see Melina, I go, oh yeah, she's better than I thought. To be fair,
but she's not.
Yeah, she's not like good.
Yeah, that's true. What's Roddy's overness? I don't imagine it'll be that different. But I'm still kind of curious.
Yep, same as it ever was.
What about Batista and Jeff? Whoa, yeah.
Big Dave's back.
All right, yeah, he is. That's fine.
Jeff is
fine.
He'll be fine. He'll be fine. We cracked the thing with Jeff. He's like a god now. I don't know what happened. He just suddenly started pulling hundreds out of like angles and shit. And not hundreds, but he'll get in-ring performances of like 100 and stuff like that on. I swear he has. Like I think
in tag matches maybe.
94.
That's pretty good.
91. 92. 92 on a post show is fuck.
That is crazy. If you check the 6-man tag, I bet maybe that's the 100 you're thinking of because he probably has tag experience and chemistry and stuff.
95. I don't think he's ever hit 100, but yeah, high 90s, I guess.
Yeah, he's pretty great. Yeah.
Just to show it off as well.
Yeah.
There he is with his belt.
5-time now world champion, Batista.
Fucking crazy, man. 69 days. Nice.
Nice. So he's got more world titles than John, because John has 4. Randy, I think, has 4 as well. I think it's 2 WWEs and 2 world heavyweights for Randy.
You're right.
No, it's 3 world heavyweights for Randy. No, yeah, it's 3. Because he had the one that he beat Chris Benoit for, or I think he was Benoit now safe still. It was like a fatal 4-way or something. No, I think it was just the Benoit match at SummerSlam, wasn't it?
Yes, we just did it. Yeah, because I really like that match.
It's Benoit that wins it in a slightly different way in our save.
Yes, because he got hurt, couldn't do the Rumble.
Indeed. And then Orton gets awarded the World Heavyweight title at Armageddon 05 and then wins it back later that night for his 3rd run. So Orton has 3 World Heavyweight titles.
So Orton has 5 then as well.
So Orton also has 5, yeah. Shelton has 2.
Edge has 3. Shelton has 2.
Yeah.
I do include
Chavo
Edge in these things.
Chavo has 3, I think.
Yes, 3 world titles. Yep.
Yeah. Taker has 7, I think. I think he has 5 WWE title runs.
Is there one more guy I'm forgetting about? No, that's everybody. Okay. I don't know why I was thinking there was one more.
The Eddie Guerrero. Guy. Eddie has 2.
Nah, it's not Eddie. I don't know who I was thinking of, but we're good. Yeah.
Mr. Kennedy has 1.
Oh, awesome. That's the one I was thinking of. Thank you.
Yeah. It was wild. Mr. Kennedy started 2008 as WWE champion, I'm pretty sure. I think it was New Year.
He did, yes.
He lost it.
He did, yes. Fantastic. Oh, man.
I think, that's it.
Obama!
Hey, thanks, Obama.
Like, the noise I just made, I could never make again. I don't even know what it is. Oh, Obama!
Right there underneath fantastic. Joey Janela.
Hurt, accurate.
Based and true. Did you put in the Walter buff I suggested, by the way, out of curiosity?
Yes.
Oh, nice. Cool.
Actually, I do want to go see... Actually, I may not have progressed a single day, so... Oh, well, he doesn't work anywhere anyway, so...
Yeah, hopefully he joins that new promotion we added into the game. That I could have made him like nice, the booker of if it lets me import contracts. Ben is very correctly saying, wait, on a Sunday? I think it was later. I think it was like this week, right? I think it would have been the Thursday. It would be the 6th. Check.
Probably. Oh, and SmackDown vs. Raw 2009 is out. Wow.
Damn. It was the 4th of November, so it was a Tuesday.
Hey, look at this.
This guy's so unprofessional. We should put him on our blacklist.
When they called his bluff, he chose to follow through with his ultimatum. I want more money. Tyler, you're not that important, buddy. I'll just actually leave then, okay?
If you don't give me money, I'll walk out.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Bye.
Yeah. Listen, man. Fucking CM Punk's still out there. It's possible. We really don't need you.
Well, he's not available.
No, but they could get him in theory.
One day, yeah, sure. There was a what was I gonna say? There was a guy who works heel. It wasn't related to this show, but I was like, we should turn him face. That's so vague. Maybe I think it might be Chavo Guerrero. I think maybe it's Chavo I wanted to set to turn face.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Cool.
Oh, he's face.
Oh. Has he just been face the whole fucking time?
Yeah. He's been face all year.
That's fine, I guess. Obviously, he's been a heel for a long time.
I think it's indicative of just like people will cheer him because he's based.
I mean, yeah, I'm definitely down for that being the case. Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
might be Edge you're thinking of to be a heel.
Oh, it might be.
We probably should turn him back, right? I don't think.
I think so. Did I ever tell you I had a WrestleMania pitch for him now?
No.
All right, I'm going to turn the mic off real quick and just run through it. Actually, wait, we're going to have to stream. I'll tell you after we finish. Do you have anything else we need to do?
I don't think so. I'd like to figure out who you were thinking of, but...
It might have been one of these two guys. I really don't remember. It was a couple days ago now.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, sorry. Okay, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. We'll see you guys next. Well, actually, when are we streaming next? Do you have any idea?
Yeah, tomorrow.
Oh, great. Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one. Peace.